Ladies and gentlemen, you've definitely heard his music. You may not know his name, but his name is QQ, and he's on the program. QQ!
Yeah, yo.
QQ, we're gonna get to your name, but first, where you from? Jamaica, that simple, or are you?
Definitely. I'm from a place called Marvelly. You know, it's a garrison. You know, we from the streets in Marvelly. That's in Kingston 20, Kingston, Jamaica. That's where we repping from.
I respect it. I don't know much about it, but I respect it.
You know,
I just got official.
You know, I just got back from there.
Yeah.
Did you go to Marvelly?
Where is Marvelly exact? Where's Kingston? What else is in Kingston 20?
Kingston 20, Duaney Park, Pembroke Hall, Samakan. You definitely don't go to Marvelly.
Well, no, I'll tell you why. Here's the thing.
Explain.
When I got to Kingston last Christmas, I was there for Boxing Day.
Right.
Sean Paul insisted that he take me to every single part of Kingston.
Right.
Including driving me to places where
You shouldn't be.
Well, it wasn't even. I just felt that he shouldn't be. But he's very comfortable in that setting. Like he's comfortable with people walking up to the car and.
But here's the thing, like everybody, there are bad neighborhoods all over the planet.
Everywhere in the world.
And if you show up to said bad neighborhood with respect for the people who live there,
they'll appreciate you.
They love you for coming by.
It's very, very
If you show up to a neighborhood with no regard and respect for their lifestyle or the things that they enjoy or their style of living, yes, you will have problems.
Right.
It sounds like this garrison is a place where if you show respect,
you'll get respect.
And you're an honorable human being, it's all love.
Definitely.
You still live there?
No.
You live here now?
No, I live in Jamaica still. I live in Kingston, but
you
not
live in Kingston,
Marvelly.
but not in Kingston 20, not Marvelly.
That's right.
Wait, talk about
but I
the
still
mansion.
be going. I still be going there probably like every week because I like to keep the roots.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
And you have to go see the people. If you don't go see the people, it's gonna be a problem.
They're gonna kick me out.
But talk about your mansion in the mountains. So you at that level yet? You got the compound. You got the horses. The four-wheelers.
I don't have that yet.
You're not
I don't
there.
have the mansion yet. You know, I don't have the mansion yet. But we working towards it. It's getting closer.
How big is your name in Jamaica right now?
It's huge. It's been huge, you know, since even before Stuckie, I've been that kid, you know, and now I'm that adult that everybody looks up to, you know what I mean?
Wait, how old are you now?
I'm 20.
And Stuckie came out, you how old?
Probably 11, 12.
Wow, it's been that long?
Yo,
now, the first time I heard Stuckie, right, I was like, wait, what did he say? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? I was like, pussy. I was like, hold up, this is a child.
Yup. That was crazy.
But that's not how to, like, because I know sometimes in studios, right, the music comes on and people just start making up lyrics, right?
Yeah, you just
and I was
singing.
like, yo, I know when they made this record, somebody was like, what you gonna say? What you gonna do? Pussy. And I was like, and then it was because it was a child, they was like, no, we're gonna make this a dance. We're gonna call it Stuckie.
Yup.
Is that what happened?
Well, nah, really and truly, because probably if I did say in the studio, pussy, my dad would have probably been like, boom! What you just say, boy? That would have been it.
Yeah.
But really and truly was that dance, you know, as you know, Color intro the track, and he's been showing me the dance for a while, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And it was just like, yo, I like it. So the way that song was created, I was in the Cayman Islands, in the bathroom, and they were playing it in the living room. We were on tour, but we didn't have a hotel room. We got a house. And it was just like, yo, I'm hearing it. I'm in the bathroom saying, what you gonna say? What you gonna do? Stuckie. And that's all I was saying. And then I came out the bathroom. My dad was like, yo, what were you just saying in the bathroom? I'm like, I don't even know. He's like, yo, go back in the bathroom. Went back in. And I'm like, what I'm supposed to do in here? He's like, what were you doing? I'm like, I was showering. He's like, shower again. And then I was like, why? And say, I want to hear what you were singing. And I went back, show it again, and I started singing it. And I was like, oh, remember. Ran out. I was just like, oh, it's Stuckie. What you gonna say? What you gonna
So
do?
the rhythm was playing, the music was playing, you made up the words.
Right.
Got it.
And then we went in the living room, and there was a bunch of us, and just everybody just started singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember one of my friends called Marvin, he was there, he was just doing the Stuckie dance in the room, like in the living room, and he just went round to the kitchen and took out the food and came back around eating. I was just like, wait, this boy thieving all the food while I was there making music, you know what I mean? So it was just mad crazy the way.
But you said you were already on the road when you came up with this.
Right.
But didn't you also say you were only like 12 years old?
Right.
What were you on the road for at that point? You were already out?
Yeah, I broke the record at 10. I broke the record at 10 years old as being the youngest person to have a hit song in Jamaica.
So what
taking
was
it from
before
Dennis Brown.
Stuckie?
I had a song called Poverty, but it was roots reggae.
you're
and
the roots
better must
reggae.
come. So I started out roots reggae, and I captured all the adults in Jamaica, the adult fan base, and then that's the main reason I wanted to do Stuckie, because me and my pops was talking. I was like, hey dad, you know what? I don't think the youths understand me, even though they love me so much, because there's no connection with them.
Because you know, a lot of young people, they just
Right.
want to have fun. They don't want to talk about the problems all the time.
That's right. And then he was just like, hey, that's true. You know, we got the beat from a guy, Cayman Islands, called Lid on Right. And then we just created that hit.
So real quick, before we talk about what you got going on now with the song,
And on the Reggae Tip Live, which is Friday night at the West Side Highway.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Your father, who is this person?
Well, my dad's managing me. You know,
Okay.
he's my manager since. You know, he still manages me.
But he's been in the music business before you.
Nah.
Nah.
I got him into music because the way I even came into music, I was doing music while living in the UK. You know, my dad was in the streets, you know, and it was just like my school called him and is like, hey, your son is mad talented. You know, he wrote a poem, the Queen signed it for him. You know, he got to perform for the Queen. You know, he's been in the choir doing well. He's playing this, he's doing that. You need to, you know, see what your son is doing. And they said that to him, and he was like, hey, what do you want to do? I'm like, I want to do music. So he's like, all right, what do you want to do it? I'm like, let's go back to Jamaica and embrace that culture, and you know what I mean? And that's how we started out. You know, he supported me at the start and everything until, you know, I'm just here now.
Wow, that's kind of a cool. You don't hear a lot of stories from people from where you're from,
Right.
where their parents have the ability
To support.
their dreams.
True.
So I mean, that's a blessing for you.
Definitely, man.
So right now, where you got another record, it's another dance.
Right.
What's the name of it?
Well, this new one is called the Jackhammer.
Yes.
Right? And this one is just, it's crazy. This dance, we put out a video with it, and it just went viral on YouTube and Facebook. Everywhere, people was just going crazy because I was just there whining on this girl and she was getting it. You know what I mean?
Dagga.
Dagga.
So wait, you trying to? So the Jackhammer's a version of the Dagga? Is that what you're telling me?
Yup. It's just me going hard, but it's definitely with a man and a woman. It's not just a woman by herself or a man by herself.
Okay, it requires.
You know what I mean? By himself.
But it requires.
It requires the man and the female to just be going hard on each other. And I'm gonna be dropping it on the Reggae Tip.
Oh, so you gonna bring?
It's gonna be crazy.
What kind of girls you bring on stage?
Crazy girls. Girls that are willing to do crazy things.
Big girls, skinny girls,
Every girl.
white girl, black
Every
girl,
girl.
Asian girl,
Every girl.
Spanish girl.
Every girl.
All right, so
There's
let's
no
get
limits
it. Yo,
to females.
we're gonna also right now though. Before we get you up out of here, you also had a record that was blazing like the last 2 years that we've been playing a little bit up here. What's the name of it? It's
The One Drop.
the one drop. Yo,
Crazy.
big record for us.
Crazy.
Big record all around New York City.
It blew Stuckie.
It's bigger
for
than
me-
Stuckie.
For me, it's bigger than Stuckie. The feedback I be getting, you
Yeah.
know, is bigger than Stuckie. I mean, when I did Stuckie, Missy Elliott reached out to me and was like, hey, you know, I'm going on tour. I need you to come on tour. I performed with her at Reggae Sumfest 06, and she was like, hey, Beyonce and Alicia Keys and I are going on tour, and we want you to come on tour, you know. And she even sent me stuff with Beyonce doing the Stuckie, you know. But then the One Drop just got so big that Beyonce had to be doing it on the Run tour. You know, when I saw the footage and Fader Magazine was like, hey,
yeah.
I was like,
She did this. She did the Shmoney dance. She did the One Drop up there.
mad.
Yeah, so I don't think Hove and her got into the Jackhammer though. I don't think that happened.
That would have been a moment. Would have been a moment.
Jay-Z, you need to hit up Beyonce with the Jackhammer.
Easy. I mean, evidently he has. That's how
Wow.
Blue Ivy got.
Yup.
At least
You know what I
once.
Yo, she's beautiful.
mean? Yeah, we talk about
Did
it.
you see her at the VMA?
Yo, right?
Yo, she was just
Amazing.
like, mommy.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I love her. She's beautiful.
Easy, man.
She's beautiful.
She's 2.
Nah, come on.
Ebro, you're a father.
Come
I'm
on.
kidding. It was a joke.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, QQ
Yes.
and many more Friday night
Yes.
on the Reggae Tip
Yes.
Live.
Yes.
Very excited to see you perform, brother.
Definitely.
Thank
On
you
the
for coming
Reggae
by.
Tip.
All
Turn
right.
up.